I am a huge proponent of synchronous discussion sessions. I use synchronous discussion sessions in all of the classes that I teach in an online format, in addition to threaded discussions. Threaded discussion sessions are fairly common, and students are able to use those fairly effectively because they are not time bound. And one of the advantages that draws many people to an online as opposed to conventional learning environment is that online environments are by and large asynchronous. They're not bound by time. I don't think that that's a necessary aspect of an online class. In advance of all of my classes, I post a copy of a syllabus. It may not be the syllabus that is going to be used this semester, but it's a syllabus that has been previously used so that students thinking about taking the class can look and see what kind of assignments and what kind of assessments they're going to be required to engage in. And I always include synchronous discussion sessions, depending upon which course delivery model that you're using. Most of them have the ability to create chat rooms, if you will, or to create platforms where students can come together at a specific time and either use audio mechanisms to talk with one another, or more frequently to be able to use a text-based platform so they can type in conversations with one another. And of course, that requires that you allow the students to be able to identify times during the week when they are or are not available, and then create synchronous discussion assignments and break the students up into however many groups is necessary to be able to accommodate the available time frame for all students, and then post reflection questions in advance, have the students come to these synchronous discussion sessions ready to discuss those reflection questions, and require that they do so. Turn the recorder on for the synchronous session so that everything that happens in that environment is captured so that you can then go back and monitor it and review it. It's not necessary for the professor to be present at all synchronous discussion sessions. I usually attend the first synchronous discussion session of every group and kind of give them an example of the way that I want them to proceed through the material. And then often I don't return to a particular session. Sometimes I will come back in and tell the students in advance, I'm simply here as an observer. Don't ask me for answers, but I'm here to see how things are going. And requiring students to engage in real-time discussions about the material demonstrates their ability very, very markedly. It's also important that in your syllabus you create very clear rubric concerning the evaluation of those synchronous discussion sessions so that the students know in advance exactly how many points they are going to get for various kinds of contributions or silence that they might be providing in that environment.